Yeah. Welcome to another episode of the Open Up Podcast, a podcast presented by Jay, where we open up everything but white bitches. It's how you know I'm in Hawaii. First of all, I got a white beater on this night, and then that thing over there. I can't zoom. I can't zoom in and out in this mode. Damn, Apple 1, Android 0. No, I'm playing. Android's up 1,000. And they go 12, you can see them. Hey yo, if you come to Hawaii, be careful, cause these niggas use every single car as an undercover cop. I'm talking Toyota Corollas, random Nissan Skylines, Toyota Tacomas, fucking Kias, Nissan Altimas. Everything is undercover cop car, so be careful. But it's about to be a little more quieter where I'm about to walk, so just be patient with your boy. All right. I look good, don't I know. I'm handsome. All right, so I was recording this morning, and I just felt like that one was a little negative. I mean, I was frustrated, but I'm gonna get back on here today. Had a good day. I'm smiling all day, been seeing my numbers all day. I'm in a good mood, so I was like, let me not end on that. Let me end on something better than that. It might fuck around and rain. So let me go off on my topics real quick. What the fuck? It's a little miniature bus. Why you got like these miniature vehicles? It's funny, like you'll see vans. That van was smashing. You see like vans and they're like toys, nigga. It's hella funny. It's hella fucking funny. They got like cars and they're like you can push over. It's like you know how you go cow tipping and shit? In Hawaii you can go car tipping because they got a bunch of little ass vehicles. It's funny. Now let me get back to what we're supposed to be talking about. All right, so my first topic, I'm not even gonna read them off. I'm just gonna go one by one. I was watching a YouTuber, y'all should fuck with him. One Cloud9, black YouTuber, fashion line, off-brand, buys merch. Shameless plug for my peoples. He said something really. He had a point. I was watching one of his videos and he was like, school should end at 16. It does in other countries. He was like, everything you learn in 11th, 12th grade is never necessary to life. And that's true. I can tell you as somebody who's been a chronic worker since I was chronic employee since I was 8 years old. That shit you learn after sophomore year is pointless as fuck. And I think it'd be dope as fuck to be 16, get out of school, and then all 16, all 17, you can stack up to your 18 when your parents kick you out or charge you rent. Or you can go to college at 16. Say college starts at 16, and then by the time you graduate, it's 20. You're 20 years old. And that would do such a service to society because college would be hella safer because niggas couldn't even buy liquor unless they're trying to, unless they're in school a little bit longer or they're trying to get like a master's and shit like that, a PhD. But the undergraduates won't be able to buy liquor if it's 16 to 20. So that's just dope as fuck. And then plus, you can't fuck a freshman. It's illegal. If the freshmen are 17, you can't fuck a freshman. I think that'll make college a way more safer place. And then if you graduate, say you graduate when you're 20 years old, you got your whole 20s to put your degree in education and action. I think it'd be dope as fuck to end school at 16. Now in that same video, he goes to say, a better shaped ass is better than a nice shaped ass is better than a big ass, which I also agree with. You feel me? I got to thinking about these hoes I was fucking, and I'm like, my first ex had the fattest ass, decent shape. My last ex had a nice shaped ass, but it was a decent shape. She stayed in the gym. And I'm like, I like hitting the light skin better. Not because she was light skinned. I like hitting the Ethiopian too, but the shape of the ass was important. It's nice. You don't need to have no big old voluptuous booty when the shape is nice. So that's just for all women out there. Fuck them BBLs at the gym. And somebody in the comment section was like, I feel like that statement, that sentiment doesn't just go for asses, but the whole body. And I was like, yeah, I agree. Because I've been told so many times that I have the perfect dick. So many bitches said, man, you got the perfect dick. And I'm like, I know, right? Even though if I applied to be like a fucking corn star today, they would not give me the job. Hella bitches since high school and up was like, Jay, your shit is just perfect. It's immaculate. It's just perfect. I don't want to get into details, you feel me? OnlyFans for that. But my shit perfect. But I just want y'all to know, you feel me? You don't gotta always be bigger. America's full of size queens, you feel me? Just because you got a fat ass or something like that don't mean you popping, you feel me? I mean, shit. And bitches don't like having painful sex is what I've been told. Next, since we're talking about perfect dicks, Yo, if YouTube bans me before SS Sniper Wolf, we gonna have some problems. I will pull up to YouTube's front door, and I don't know where the fuck these niggas is at, whether they in fucking San Francisco or they in motherfucking Japan. I'll pull up on these niggas so quick, like, yo, calm this shit down. SS Sniper Wolf really ain't shit. Never been original. She got pretty privilege and the complexion for protection, which is that white skin. You feel me? I almost had it. I was close. You feel me? I was close, but I don't have it. But like, it'll be a real problem if this bitch who just steals content and fakes content and doxes niggas is able to keep her YouTube channel longer than mine. I don't even know what I did wrong. That's usually happens. Niggas be going about their life and niggas be like, you're under arrest. And what did I do? You feel me? This bitch be like purposely doing shit and YouTube just be slapping her wrist, my nigga. Somebody was like, what's her name? Colleen or something, some weird white bitch. Somebody was like, she just went through all this bullshit, tried to do a sing apology, and all she got was a scrape on the knee. Like her real shit, this bitch is like a whole like predator when it comes to just essay, when it comes to anything. And her views and likes are basically the same as when before all the shit happened. It's insane. Like I'm not the biggest fan of canceling people, I will never be. But when it's like SA, I think that's different. I think that's a complete different conversation. I'm just talking about random shit today. This is not even a super important shit, but this is dope. So Google, they renamed their AI Gemini, and I love that, especially as a Sagittarius. I love that shit, because Sagittarius and Gemini are opposite signs. So when you think Google, you think Gemini, think of a robot. You feel me? Think of AI. When you think Sagittarius, think of a human being. That's me. And not only a human being with an enormous amount of emotional intelligence. Because AI is just intelligence. This is intelligence and emotional intelligence. I'm a person. I'm a people. You feel me? AI is just computer. And I just love how like the most human of all the humans is a Sagittarius, and then the robot shit is a Gemini, because that's the name. But that's astrology. A lot of y'all niggas be like, what does it have to do with anything? It's just an inside joke for my astrology niggas and my astrology bitches out here. You feel me? We know what we talking about. That's all that matters. I swear to God, I was about to start singing, but I couldn't give it to you. I just got to listen into her. I'm on my own. Don't mind me. That's not me really singing. I'm just like mocking me singing. But you feel me? Vocals is better than that. Yo, when I get paid, I might do some crazy shit like take a dance class, or dance classes, or singing classes. Cause you know, I lack in those two areas of life. And if I come on the scene, I got all these abilities and skills and talents that I have now, and I add dancing and singing to that, I mean, wifey's gonna be so insecure, because everywhere I walk, this is gonna be just fainting, just falling down and shit. It's gonna be hella funny. But yeah, I might leave him to singing and dancing to Chris Brown, but he tried to venture into rap, so I might have to sing and dance a little bit. You feel me? Had these hoes worshiping the ground all welcome. Next thing, people really think I don't like white people. I mean, every single car in this parking lot is white. Hold on, bro, this shit is crazy. White, well, gray, we got one black, white. There's so many white cars. I see so much white, it's red. You just get tired of white, but I don't hate white people at all. I can't hate white people. My grandma's white. Nah, that's not the reason I can't hate white people. One of my favorite movies all the time is called The Awkward Moment. It's a movie starring Miles Teller, who is one of my favorite fucking actors, and Zac Efron, who's just been around. You feel me? I fuck with Miles Teller heavy. Every movie he's made, from Footloose to the shit with the drums and everything he's in, I fuck with. Miles Teller is that nigga. You feel me? So I can't hate white people. I fuck with The Awkward Moment, and on top of that, I fuck with PewDiePie. I'll be the first to say, bro, I think PewDiePie's content is way better than Mr. Beast. I think Mr. Beast shit is hella like superficial. It's just money, how much I spent, this versus that, look who's in this video, how many views I get. I like his channel where he helps like people and shit. I can't think of the word. I almost said philosophy. I like his channel where he helps countries and other people with cities and shit like that. But I don't really care for his main channel, you know. I think it did do good, because it kind of makes money seem irrelevant, but like it also makes people thirsty for money. And like the whole Squid Game shit is crazy. Is everybody's just thirsty for money, and I feel like he's becoming the epitome of capitalism and shit like that. So it's kind of ugly, but I fuck with PewDiePie, and it's crazy because in 2023, PewDiePie, he started and finished with 111 million subs. Mr. B started 2023 with 100 million subs. Hey, nigga, down! Niggas is trying to fucking pod, bro. I swear NASA is in Hawaii. I swear. Niggas is rockets is flying all the time. God damn, nigga. But nah, no bullshit. I feel like PewDiePie, that's that second. It's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. I feel like PewDiePie's content is more relatable, it's more down to earth, and he's retired from what he used to do or whatever. So what I was saying is Mr. B started 2023 off with 111 million subs, and now he's at 240 million, which is 3% of the fucking world population. PewDiePie started off with 111 million subs, and ended 2023 with 111 million subs. But I still think he makes better content, even though he's quote unquote retired. He be like going into history, he be reading books, he's talking about philosophy, he's talking about how he found happiness in this world and the things he does. You know, he talks to other people who ask him questions. I just think it's more wholesome content. That's what I'm looking for. It's more wholesome content. I fuck with PewDiePie. I think PewDiePie is dope as fuck. And the move to Japan, I think that's hard. Like, just to move from your home country, like to go from Sweden to Japan is dope, but just to leave your home country. And I fuck with what he said was how difficult it was to move to Japan made it more worth it. He was like, none in life comes easy, and it makes you appreciate it more. You feel me? Like me being homeless and shit. Like, I will buy one Clouds now as merch, but you feel me? Homeless, nigga, that's the crib right there, that bitch ass shelter. I appreciate sleeping indoors, but man, these niggas is musty, man. I be about to sleep outside some of these nights. I be looking at these hotels like, should I just try to take the hit for one night just to get some sleep around no must? Damn, these niggas is old and musty and annoying. But let me not be a jackass. But yeah, I can't hate white people. I fuck with Awkward Moment. I fuck with PewDiePie. Shit like that. On some peaceful shit, I think Kai Cenat and Joe Budden should hug it out. Virtual hug it out. And what I mean by that is they should go on each other's platforms. Kai should go to an episode of the Joe Budden podcast. Spice it up a little bit. Get us some more views. Don't put that shit behind the Patreon wall, Joe. And then Joe should come to Kai's crib and they should do a stream. I really feel like we don't need to be trying to separate more than what we already are. Like, I know Kai had his take on Killer Mike because don't nobody listen to him. Like, I'll tell you right now, I'm 30 years old. Killer Mike came out when I first heard him with Purple Label All Stars on Kryptonite. But since then, it's not like I'm running to this nigga's albums and shit like that. And I'm glad lyrical niggas like that nigga. That's what's up, man. And then at the same time, like, I'm just saying, like, and I'm 30, Kai's like 20, 21, 22, or whatever. So I'm already known he ain't fucking with that type of shit. But I really feel like you can't keep dividing these generations. Joe needs to, all right, you fuck with Utopia, all right, cool, that didn't win this time. But it doesn't have to be negative. It doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be, I'll buy you and fuck you, or I have more money than you. It could be a lot more positive than that. And I feel like, you know, Sagittarius and Virgos, they get along here and there. You know, Jay-Z, Beyonce, I guess. But I think Nas is, never mind. Nas is Virgo. So Jay-Z, Nas, who knows? But, and that's just being like superficial. Not everybody's the same just because they're sun signs. But I really feel like they should sit down and just see what it's like to be in each other's world for a little bit and understand each other. Joe's like double this nigga's age plus some. And I feel like he can, I wouldn't say teach Kai anything, but he can share some of his experiences in which Kai can use. Because Kai's a Sagittarius, you know, he got that philosophy in him, you feel me? And Joe's a Virgo, he's a perfectionist. I feel like they can learn from each other, if anything. And I just hate to see the divide, you feel me? I hate to see the negative talk. Like, it went from gloating to kind of just clowning. And it's just ugly, it's ugly. What's that say? Oh yeah, I just said what that says. Hold on real quick. Oh yeah, I said, why do I podcast? Get into my own philosophies as a Sag, you feel me? Why do I podcast? And the like 110% reason, not only to like usher in change and shit and change the world, this nigga's lights are off, but it's because I want to get paid to have an opinion. I want to get paid to have an opinion till I die. That's real income. That's real generational wealth right there. Just and I'm getting paid to think, that's what's up, because I'm going to be thinking till I die. I think that's so hard. But I think podcasts is chill. It's a lot more difficult than you niggas think it is. It's not just talking. It's having points. It's making sense. It's keeping people intrigued in what you're saying. It's keeping attention on you also. Not everybody can podcast. Not everybody, like, I be doing shit that's difficult, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Not everybody can graduate college. A lot of these niggas dropped out first semester. Not a lot of niggas can make an album. Niggas shit be weak. A lot of niggas can't podcast. It can't keep you entertained. And I know this shit seems difficult to a lot of people, but it's natural for me because the way I do it aligns with who I am as a person. So like me acting on TV or a movie, that's next. Or, you know, all other shit I want to do in life. Stand up or workout videos and writing a book. They naturally align with who I am. They go with my skills and talents already. So like this, it's not as difficult as it may seem for other people, but it's still a difficulty to it. So I'm not gonna ever like be cocky and arrogant about that. I'm just happy to be the right person to do this shit. Let's see. I wrote this all on the back of a receipt. Oh man, and this is it. I'm gonna get off this one. I swear I never spit during the day until I get on this shit. Be hawking Louise on this shit. Let's see. The last joint. It's not even serious, bro. Why can Joe Biden steal boxes, but Ice Cube can't? This nigga Craig got fired for stealing boxes, bro. And it was probably Ezel. I don't even think it was even Craig, nigga. Shit crazy. Craig get fired, Joe Biden get exonerated. On some bullshit, bro. And there's no equality in America. Like, I fight for equality and it's just not here. There's no fairness here. There's no fairness. Like, they make it try to seem like it's a race war, but it's a class war, my nigga. It's a race and a class war, actually. They double tapping our ass. They killing us twice. They shooting the shot of us. They making sure we get put down. They double tapping our ass. It's a race and a class war in this bitch. And it's just not fair, man. It's just not fair. Joe Biden exonerated. Craig fired. It's not fair. But I'm about to go into this shelter and watch this Putin Tucker Carlson interview because I'm about to be famous and I got to keep up with the world, I guess. No, I want to see what Putin has to say for himself. I want to see his ego speak because, like, every time Putin talks, because he's one of them old niggas, like the manly man niggas. I gotta take off my shirt and flex, and guys should hang out with guys, old niggas. You know, I want to see his view on things, even though they're probably historic and archaic and shit like that. This nigga is the reason a war is going on. So I'm gonna listen to this interview real quick. But I think it's always dope to know what's going on in the world. Like, even if it's like once a week or once a month, always just check the news and see what's popping. I can't believe I'm about to watch the Tucker Carlson interview. You niggas talking about, you watch the Putin interview. Nigga, fuck that. I'm about to watch the Tucker Carlson interview. Nepo baby to the max. A lot of these niggas is Nepo babies, bruh. But if I'm being real with you, everybody's a Nepo baby just in different ways. Like you niggas is Nepo babies through like money and shit like that. I'm a Nepo baby through culture. I'm a Nepo baby through money. I mean, I'm what? Music. I'm a Nepo baby through music. Like, my dad put me on to so much culture when I was a kid. I had to learn about so many people that you niggas with money don't know exist and shit like that unless you do super hard research when you get older. And then music-wise, like, my mom was always playing music in the house. She always had something jumping. And it's like, I see a lot of these motherfuckers with money have no personality. Like, they're a Nepo baby in a financial sense. Hey, 999. They're a Nepo baby in the financial sense. But when it comes to just life in itself, culture and music, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're looking for. They're merely just existing. Like this bitch-ass plane that just started flying. I was a little bit angry earlier and I was like, fuck all you niggas and your 3D wants and needs. Look, my nigga, if you want to smoke, drink, fuck, get high, eat, that's on you, you know? I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm not gonna ever judge anybody. At least try not to. But someone let y'all know there's a lot more to this life than those things. Than fucking the bad bitch, eating the best food, smoking the best weed, drinking the best liquors. There's more to this life than that. You know, it's always good to meditate. It's always good to find happiness. It's always good to spread happiness. You know, it's always good to spread positivity. And those are things will have you spiritually growing, just smiling at people, giving people head nods, just being a positive person and just pushing people to be their best versions of themselves. You don't always got to like throw money on every problem. You don't always got to try to fix shit with food and weed and liquor and drugs, that shit will actually keep you stuck and keeping you kicking the can down the road of what you really want in this lifetime. So like, while you have the chance, you should definitely take time out and become a person who doesn't rely on certain things to reach certain levels of happiness. Take the time out and say, I don't need that car, I don't need that house, I don't need that game, I don't need that food, and start looking for happiness in other ways without that shit. Because if it's gone, then your happiness is gone, and that's kind of bad. You know, you never want a material object to disappear, and then your happiness disappears with that object. You know, you go out in nature and find happiness in the woods. Talk to your friends, find happiness in conversations or relationships and shit like that. Start finding happiness in, man, this game is so dope. Or, man, I love when I get to eat that food. I'm not saying those are bad things. Nothing is inherently good or bad, but you don't want to find happiness in things that can just disappear in a snap. You feel me? Happiness in yourself, happiness in your relationships, happiness in your love and your goals and your push and what you push. And what's that nigga's name? Casey something. It's Casey. That's a famous YouTuber named Casey. He just dropped a video about him running. He was like, got into a car accident, 04. They said, I'll never run again. I said, little nigga, I'll run a marathon in 3 hours, a 20-mile marathon, 3 hours. He did that shit after like 30 tries. Well, like 25, you know, 25, that's that number, J Street. And what he was saying is like, this is only my goal. Nobody in the world gives a fuck about this goal but me. Damn, I look good. Nobody in the world gives a fuck about this goal. Dimples his head. Hey, shout out Nasha, because she be having dimples every time she move her face. That's so sexy, even though she hates me. But no bullshit. He was like, nobody gives a fuck if I do this shit but me. My wife might care a little bit, but this is on me. And he was just talking about finding the journey. It took him like 20 years to do the bullshit. Yeah, I mean, it was a dope ass story. It took him a long time. He had to get the right trainers and all that other shit. Died, and he lost in life for a little bit. Had to come back and rededicate himself to the goal. But at the end of the day, he achieved the goal. And it's like, you gotta ride the ups and downs of life, and you gotta find the happiness in your goals. That's what he was doing. He wasn't finding happiness in a like inanimate object. He wasn't finding happiness in a car or pleasure. He was finding happiness in the grind, which is the best place you can find happiness in. Ask Kobe. He was finding happiness in the grind, in the goals, and what he wants to do for himself. And I just hope that one day that we all find something, that one thing or a plethora of things, if you're a nigga like me, that we can find happiness in that's not material based. You know, I should be just as happy today as I am the day I buy a big ass house. No bullshit. I should be just as happy today as the day I wouldn't say get married, but yeah, get married or have a nice ass car or have kids. Like, that happiness should not go up and down. It should just be even keeled. And I should always just be stoic through my experiences in life versus saying, oh, this is gonna make me so happy or this is gonna make me so mad. Because one thing you'll never see me do is be angry, be mad. I might be disappointed, I might be frustrated, but I'll never let anything determine my emotional like anger and happiness. I'll never let anything determine that shit but myself. Like, you can try to do something to piss me off, it's not gonna work. And it's because I'm so even keeled in where my happiness lies, and I'm so even keeled in where my emotions are, and I'm so stoic to a sense that you're not gonna ever be able to determine my mood. No matter what you say to me, no matter what you do to me, you'll never be able to determine my mood. That is on me. And I don't like that. I keep going back to this, I'm sounding redundant, but I don't like that material objects determine our moods. Money determines our moods. Weed and alcohol and liquor. I think as human beings, we're better than that. I think that we can all live in abundance, emotionally and mentally and spiritually and physically, without all the shit that's deemed cool. The Bernard Arnault's luxury of the world. It's like, you don't need all that shit. Like, I feel like I can be just as happy in the YouTube merch as wearing like fucking Fendi or something like that. I don't think that shit should matter. You know, I shouldn't feel like a better person because I'm in designer and you're in a Goodwill t-shirt. None of that should matter. What matters is how I feel about myself. What matters is, am I chasing my goals? Am I progressing? Am I moving forward in this lifetime? You know, am I following my discipline? And am I meditating? Am I praying to God? You know, that's what matters to me. Am I growing every single day? It shouldn't matter if I'm able to buy a Cadillac today or tomorrow. None of that should matter to my happiness. And so that's all I wanted to say. Didn't mean to get all deep and philosophic. Is that even a word, philosophic? I didn't want to go deep into philosophy on you, but I can't help it. This is Sagittarius trait. Every Sagittarius loves talking about life and Socrates and Kratos and Plato's and, and all them niggas. That's just what we do, man. That's just what we do, man. But I'm gonna get up off here. You know what the fuck it is, as usual. Thank you for listening and watching this handsome ass, intelligent ass, funny ass, talented ass nigga named Jay right here. You feel me? You feel me? Optimistic, positive, sexy, all the words you want to use. Go ahead, use them, baby. I ain't mad at you. As long as they good, as long as they good, as long as they positive. You feel me? Don't ever hate on my player. But I'm gonna get up off here. Thank you for coming to another installment of the Open Up Podcast, where we open up everything but white bitches, because you will lose everything. Let me do that again. I feel like an asshole. Thank you for coming to another episode of the Open Up Podcast, a podcast presented by Jay, where we open up everything but white bitches. I don't need to put that in the shirt, on the shirt. Peace, y'all. Fucking ignorant, man.